And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Really no idea. Why you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Willis is out there with Smith. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Hudson. And it's Young in at point guard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
A nice shot by Young.
People say don't take those mid. Range shots. Let me tell you, if Trae Young is shooting them, I'm okay with that.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
And so here's Albuquerque. Dominique Wilkins getting his three to go.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Wilkins finds Smith. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins.
And not a huge focus for Smith out there, but that doesn't mean he won't take the three.
Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Smith with a screen on Bridges. Hagan passes to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Young outside. Here's Hagan. Another three for Atlanta.
And the corner three, such a valuable weapon in today's game.
Here's Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Perkins kicks to Pressey. Back to Perkins. It's taken away by Smith. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for Albuquerque. There's the three. Good D by Wilkins. The Atlanta trails by 13. Young outside. Pass to Wilkins. Snatched away. And here we go, Albuquerque. Fast break. The kick out to Williams. Takes the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
So for the Hawks, Willis, he checked in for Smith. Hudson comes in for Wilkins. And it's Maravich in for Trae Young.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Hagan. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Siakam.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
Albuquerque leading by 15. That's a floater go. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the inside. Willis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Pressey kicks to Perkins. Pass to Pressey. Lets the three fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Hudson. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pressey passes to Bridges. Siakam sets a screen for Bridges. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
Pass to Hudson. Back to Maravich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hagan. It's good from long range. Hagan's got 6.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
Here's Williams to the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Crossed up the D perfectly. Maravich has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Albuquerque going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Atlanta trails by 10. We've got Johnson. Williams is out there at Pressey. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Maravich has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Williams passes to Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Hagan. Now, here's Wilkin. Mutombo is screen on Preston. 3-pointer. Hagan can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williams. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A nice shot by Hagan.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pressey's shot is off. The Atlanta trails by 9. Hagan passes to Pettit. Now Wilkins. He's guarded by Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Williams looking around. It's deflected.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Albuquerque. McKee's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Knipple comes in for Pressey. And it's Mitchell in for Williams. Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Knipple. Another shot. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 9.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
To Hagan, fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. It's Mitchell with the train.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Pass to Pettit. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Pettit's got his second basket.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Hudson's checked in for Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Maravich for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving in, McKee. And they pick up 2. McKee's got 11 points.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Maravich dishes to Wilkins. Back to Maravich. The tray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Albuquerque leading by 13. Johnson with a screen on Wilkins. Mitchell shot. Is good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they could continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Hudson following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And here's Maravich from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Knippel. Maravich defending. Johnson sets the screen for Mitchell. Carries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, make him defend out on the perimeter.
And so it's Albuquerque in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Trae Young. Kevin Willis out there with Hudson. And it's Hagan in at the 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Young pass to Hudson. Back to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nick Claxton.
Using the quickness there, Young catches defenders by surprise sometimes.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Screen by Siakam. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Hudson kicks to Young. Willis with a screen on Mitchell. A nice shot by Young.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Young is double. Here's Pettit. No good on the triple. Albuquerque leading by 17. The try by Mitchell. Good on the shot.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Albuquerque. Perkins is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Jesse comes in for Knippel. And it's Williams in for Donovan Mitchell. Atlanta also making some changes here. Zumbo is checked in for Willis. Wilkins comes in for Hudson. And it's Maravich in for Young. Pressey passes to Williams. Pass to Pressey. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline jam. The kick out to Williams. Second chance shot. Rebound Atlanta. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Pass to Hagan. A floater. And that one is good. Albuquerque leading by 17. Williams outside. A 15-footer, Siakam.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta trails by 18. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it doesn't go. And Albuquerque with the possession. On the wing, Williams. Perkins with the screen for Williams. Perkins trying to break loose. Williams gets the bucket. And Albuquerque leads by 20.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Hagan. And the rejection by Perkins.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Caldwell. Pressey defending. Back to Willis. Uncovered. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. And so here's Albuquerque. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here's Williams. Rebound by Smith. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Here's Williams. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Johnson outside.